good mix on a Sunday morning, I think, is almost just as important as the worship team coming together. The sound guy can really enhance or detract from what the worship team is doing on a Sunday morning. I've been in so many situations, either on a Sunday morning or a concert, where I'm like, man, this band is amazing, but I can't hear anything of what's going on. Especially at a concert, when you're there to listen to the band and listen to what they're doing, the sound is just so terrible you can't discern anything of what's happening. And in worship, we practice and we get better at all our skills because we don't want to be a distraction. We want to provide an atmosphere for people to enter into worship and not have any obstacles of doing that. It's the same reason we practice playing drums, we practice playing guitar, we practice our vocals to make sure we're not squeaking and yelling or anything. The same goes for sound. We want to make sure that what we do with the sound is enhancing what we're doing, enhancing the atmosphere of what we're creating in the room. And even as we get better and learn, like for myself, I've learned in my new environment in Boise, I've learned how to interact with the worship leaders, and I know what a certain worship leader tends to do and know where they tend to go. And so I can kind of follow them a little bit. I mean, the whole goal, I tell it to all our volunteers and any of our other sound guys, is if you're doing your job right, nobody knows you exist. We just want to create that platform. I also say, like, I do what I do best so others can do what they do best. And in that way, for me, I set up the sound, I'll create the environment, and so that our worship team can come in, plug in, and not have to worry about any other technical issues. They can just walk in, start practicing, try some new stuff, and even in the moment just be able to flow and not worry about, is this microphone going to feed back? Are the drums too loud here? Or is this bass too loud here? Or what's going on? They can just be in that moment of worship and not have to worry about it at all. And that's the same thing we want for our worship team and our congregation. There's been so many times you're in a great moment of worship and you're like, hands up, eyes closed or whatever, and then all of a sudden you hear this feedback come like crazy and nothing can snap you out of it just like that. And so, like I said, it's the same reason that we practice all of our other skills, so that we can just create an atmosphere in the room and not be a distraction and just make room for God to do his thing in the room.